Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video we are talking about another Echeveria variety which is called as Echeveria Nodulosa. Now this succulent is native to Mexico. It tends to grow in wild. It's an extremely easy to grow succulent, but it is a very unusual looking succulent. You can see the amount of markings on this succulent. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now it is called as Echeveria Nodulosa, but it's also commonly known as Echeveria Painted Lady. You can see those beautiful markings on the succulent. This is what gives a very unique beauty to the succulent. If you are a beginner, if you're just starting off with succulents, you can definitely add this in your collection. As I said, it's a natural species, which means it can handle different environments. It can easily get acclimated in new climate and new environment, provided you give the basic care requirements, which is soil. The soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. Ensure that you water when the soil is completely bone dry. Do a complete watering until the water starts passing through the drain hole. Mealybugs are an issue to this succulent, so you have to do a routine check once a week or once in 2 weeks. For precaution, you can sprinkle some dry cinnamon powder on the soil. This will repel ants and other insects. But again, that is not a foolproof plan. You have to keep on doing this probably every 3 weeks or once in 4 weeks. This is just a precautionary method. Apart from that, the succulent requires a good amount of morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours. Do not keep it in indirect bright light. The leaves are very delicate. They can easily get burnt. Propagation is pretty simple. Once the pups reach to a decent size, you can separate them from the mother plant. As you can see over here, I already have one pup that is almost a decent size, and I can separate it, but I'm going to leave it with the mother plant for some time. There is another pup growing on this side. I initially thought it's a bloom, but I think it is a pup. This succulent tends to grow really huge. Unlike other Echeverias, which are more compact and closer to the ground, this succulent tends to put out stems as well. So you can do a stem cutting. You can do separation of the offsets. Leaf propagation, I'm not quite sure. I haven't done a leaf propagation. Most probably it might, because it is from the Echeveria variety and it is a natural species. So most probably it will get propagated via leaves. But again, leaf propagation is very, very slow. So you can either do a stem cutting, a beheading, or you can separate the offsets once they reach a decent size. So if you are a beginner, if you're just starting off with succulents, you can definitely add this in your collection because it is very, very hardy succulent, provided that you give the basic care requirements. Do not keep this succulent underwater for a really long time. The succulent can easily get dried. You can grow it indoor as well, provided you have a good quality of grow light. Now, when I'm talking about indoor, this is especially for people who have really high temperatures during the summers and almost freezing temperatures during the winters. At that time, you can get them indoors and grow them under a good quality of grow light. Fertilizers can be added during the growing period, which is the summers, but ensure that you do not overload the soil with organic matter. They prefer a lead nutrient soil. So you can either dilute 1/4 of the liquid fertilizer, whichever you have. Most common is the seaweed fertilizer. You can take 1/4 of it and mix it in a liter of water, dilute it, and then give it to your succulent. You can do this probably once a month or once in 2 months during the growing period. Please do not add fertilizers to Echeverias during the winter season because they tend to go dormant. So that's all about this beautiful variety of succulent. If you are a beginner, definitely add it in your collection. So guys, that's all about Echeveria Nodulosa, or the Painted Lady. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.